Shit, I ain't even got my other phone to play music. We're gonna give it some time to, let me see, pull in. There we go. Ezekiel, big shout outs, bro. Takeem Hilton's definitely in the building. That's a long time subscriber, Takeem. That's almost like 3 years now, bro. I've been seeing you everywhere. We outside though. Let me see if I can find a better spot for the light. I got the sun all up in my face. When the charger. I need to get a better spot. Hold on. I should do a donut real quick. Should do a burnout. Let me see. Is that better? Nah, hell no. That ain't better. Get in right here. Oh, we good right here. I got a little bit of shade. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Let me go back up now that I've parked. Let me put on some AC. This shit got me in here cold. All right, we got 53 in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button while you come in. All right, here we go. Okay. We got my man Rockavelli is in the building. Malcolm's in the building. Europe Rising Up is in the building. Bruce is in the building. Ace is in the building. Mr. Wednesday is in the building. Joe Guerrero's in the building. All right, let's see here. Give some more shout outs before I start taking some questions. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in Pittsburgh right now. Florida is next month. Oh, hold on, let me get. All right, what do I think about girls with guy friends? That's definitely a beta situation, bro. When a woman always has another male around and she's in a relationship, she doesn't respect the man that she's with, and she needs extra testosterone to feel like somebody. All right, we got Antho is in the building. He says been following you for a while. Truly appreciate everything you have done. You've done, boss man. Big shout outs, bro. Definitely like subscribers like you who's been with us a long time, and give me my props. I like that, but I got to start stepping my game up here because I've been doing this a long time, and I kind of feel like my content is starting to be repetitive. So I'm about to start figuring out some new ways and new things that I want to talk about. And if you guys have any videos you want me to react to, make sure you send them to my email. My emails are going to start being down in the description for people to send me videos or question or videos that you want me to react to. All right, let's go ahead and get those likes up. We got 23 likes going on right now. All right, I don't want to be out here all day. So what we're going to do is let's get right to it. All right, we're going to get right to the questions. If you donate to the channel, you're going to override the question. Once you override the question, if there's no donators after that, then I will be going over the questions after the donated question. All right, we got Reppin' Fitness said, can you give a shout out, bro? Hold on, let me go back. Hold on. Can I get a shout out, bro? I teach health. Yo, y'all go check out my man Reppin' Time Fitness right now. Check out his channel. He's definitely about that life when it comes to the health side. Not only just physical health, but mental health as well. And that's Reppin' Time Fitness. He's going to be at the top. Thank you for the $5 donation, brother, as well. But that's a guy that's always watching my channel, though. I see you in the comments, bro. I see you out there in the comments repping big time. You got they got a purple heart next to your name on my channel that shows that you watch a lot of the content. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand, is that we do have programs that tell us who's watching the films and who's in the comments, who's been watching us the longest. All right, definitely appreciate it. You guys go check out Reppin' Time. All right, let's see here. Do we have any questions? All right, we got JJD says, why do women hate men who are successful? Not all women hate men who are successful now. Like, come on. All right, not all women hate men who are successful. You know what it is? A lot of guys that gain success, they like to lead with success. So they get around these women and they like to talk themselves up. They like to talk their accomplishments up. I drive this. I went to this school and people praise me here. People love me here. This is what I'm doing. That's what causes women not to like successful men. It's because they find themselves around successful men who like to throw their accomplishments in the woman's face. The same way you may see a woman throw her accomplishments in a man's face, and it's not attractive at all. So just as much as we could say, oh, women hate successful men, you have to understand, a lot of you guys, we don't like successful women. Like with me, I don't have a problem with a woman being successful. I have a problem with the ego that women gain from success. Like, you have more guys that can gain success and actually be humble. It doesn't seem like a woman can gain success and start to be humble. It's like every little thing that she does has to be glorified. It has to be praised. It's like a man could start a business, go to college, dedicate himself for years, and then people will be like, he's accomplished, he's this, he got a good job, that's okay. A woman could make team leader at her job for the week and get a participation award, and everybody will throw her a party like she's accomplished something. So you have to understand that people don't necessarily dislike successful people. They hate the ego that that person has with success. That's what people hate about successful people, is their ego. They don't necessarily dislike them. They hate the fact when you start leading with your ego. You start telling people your worth. You start telling people what you make. You start telling people your accomplishments. That's what women hate when it comes to guys. And it's the same way the other way around. A lot of you guys, me personally, successful women get on my nerves. And I know a lot of them. It's just that women naturally just have an ego. I'll probably say 70% of men that are successful are humble. Period. Period. A humble man with money is one of the best men in the world. So when women say that they dislike successful men, they dislike the small percentage of successful men that's always leading with their status. That's always leading with their wallet. That's what they dislike. Now, if we're talking about the community and we're talking about the black community, then you have to understand that there's a psychological thing going on over there, which is why a lot of women do not like the successful man. It's because majority of those women come from a background where there's no father in the household. So they only know to be masculine. They don't recognize what a husband is. They don't recognize what a good father is. There hasn't been a father in the house, and a lot of fathers that have been in these women's lives were not good men. So you have to understand that a lot of their representation of a man is not good. So once they start to gain success without a man, then they feel like they're better than a successful man. Plus, at that time, they start gaining narcissism. Like, women gain narcissism way faster than a man. And when she gains her narcissism, she keeps her narcissism for a longer period of time. Hold on, now the camera messing up. Let me back up a little bit here. I can get my lighting right. There we go. Get back into the right lighting. Back the car up a little bit. So yeah, so understand that women don't necessarily dislike successful men. They just dislike the ego, but the men, we dislike the ego even more. Hopefully that answers your question. It's all dealing with narcissism and control. You have to realize that the more successful a woman is, the less you're going to be able to control her, which is why a lot of women who are successful in their 30s find themselves single the longest. And most of them, I'm going to be honest, most of them will go their whole life without getting a man. That's the sad part about a successful woman. We just don't like the same thing in you as she likes in a successful man. That's simple. All right, let's find another one. Any other questions? Make sure if you're asking a question, make sure you put a Q. Put a Q, like a Q, to let me know it's a question. So I see the letter Q first as I stroll down the messages, and it's easier for me to get to it. All right, so let me see. All right, we go back. We got. All right. Question: can a lesbian like you? Yes. You have to understand, man. And if I have any lesbian women or claiming lesbian, I honestly don't think women are born to like other women. And the reason why is because it hasn't existed for a long period of time. And majority of those relationships between women are more toxic than a man and woman relationship. And the reason why I know that is because my mom manages a woman's shelter. Remember, I told you guys, my mother's a psychiatrist. All right. She works with a lot of women that have been abused and been in and out of bad relationships and come from troubled homes. And my mom tells me all the time that those lesbian relationships are way more toxic than a man and woman relationship because they really aim to hurt each other. They really aim to get rid of each other. So yes, a lesbian woman can like you and she will be attracted to you. You have to understand that. Why you think some kings and rappers and stuff can get women in the bed to lick each other's booty hole and do all kind of shit? Women start to fiddle around with other women whenever they become emotionally distraught, whenever they've been hurt or they've been very confused. Then it's easy to run to the same sex. You have to understand, this is how a lot of men, weak men, get turned out. And you guys are watching men get turned out left and right nowadays. You know that because they become weak, they become vulnerable, they become very emotional, too much estrogen inside the body, and they start to go to people that feel the emotion is them. This is how guys become gay. This is how women become lesbians. And you will notice most of these trends are in later years in life. Like most of the guys that are gay are in their 40s. Most women that are lesbian relationships that are staying strong, they're in their 40s. So you have to understand, a lot of the lesbian community are together just through weakness at heart. It's only a small percentage of people that are actually born that way. And when I say it's more of a psychological thing. But there are people born that way, but not as much as it is now. Now it's completely brainwashed. They have people so confused about life, it's easier to tell them like, oh, if you can't get a woman, then that means you're gay. You should go date men. That's what they're trying to tell you. They're trying to get you to be that way because that's what how the upper elite people are like. They're weird. You have to understand that. They're very weird. All right, let's go to the next question here. All right, we got my man Terrence. Terrence Egal says, who is your biggest YouTube influence? Far as this red pill space, I'm probably going to say Coach Greg Adams has always been number one. I still watch Coach Greg Adams faithfully. Like, not watch him on YouTube, but I listen to him a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I'm driving around, my biggest influence is definitely going to be Coach Greg Adams. I'm not going to say Kevin Samuels because I was watching Kevin Samuels whenever he was only talking about cologne and clothes and he was talking to the guys. I remember Kevin when he was doing that. But when Kevin wasn't doing what he was doing with the girls, Coach Greg Adams was kind of like leading the space. You had Tommy Sotomayor that was leading the space, but I've always gravitated towards Coach Greg Adams. To me, he always has receipts. He's very consistent. He speaks really good. You know what I mean? He makes it very easy for you to listen to him and grasp onto the knowledge. So whenever I need a picker upper, I always go to Coach Greg Adams. Matter of fact, I listen to Coach Greg Adams a lot just to stay on top of my game. So if I had to say my biggest influence in this space is going to be Coach Greg Adams. But my favorite influencer is probably going to be Peter McKinney. All right, Peter McKinney is a photographer. I am really into art, and I think you guys know that I'm very, very, very deep into art. And I just love the artwork that he does on his channel. He's a photographer. He doesn't talk about women. He doesn't talk about none of that stuff. Another one's gonna be CJ on 32s because I'm very into cars and I like how he designs his cars. I like how he fixes cars up. So far as YouTube, I'm gonna say CJ on 32s, Peter McKinnon, and Coach Greg Adams. They're all three different type of people, and they're all doing three different type of things. But if we're only talking about this space that we are in right now, Coach Greg Adams by far. The only person that I think can really compete with Coach Greg Adams is MTR. That's about it. You have a lot of good ones too. Like, don't sleep on Dr. BOA. I listen to him faithfully too, but he's really, really, really deep. You need deep content, Dr. BOA by far. You know what I'm saying? You still have your poor man's podcast. You still have a lot of others that are on the come up right now, but I kind of like, you still got Steph's Code. Don't get that twisted. You still got AMS. Don't get that twisted. You still got those guys that you could talk to and get information from as well. But I think that a lot of you guys are always looking for something fresh. So you're going to bounce around from person to person. All right, we got another. Hold on. Did we just get another? We get another super chat from my man Carlos Coupland. He says, new to the channel, nothing but love, fam. Keep doing your thing. Say something, long distance relationship. All right, hold on. All right, he says, he has a question about long distance relationships. How far is too far? If you can't get there in 30 to 45 minutes, that's far. That's far. You know what? I'll even stretch it. I'll stretch it to an hour. If you cannot get to her within less than an hour, that's too far. And the reason why I say that is because, let's say you needed some booty, you can up and get to her. You know what I'm saying? The only way that you want a long distance relationship is if she has to just go work in another county or something like that. If they're in a different county, if they're in a whole different state and you're not away within an hour, that's too far, bro. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. That's too far. See, when it gets long distance, you're opening up yourself to two different worlds now. It's hard to keep her inside of your world once she starts getting too far away from you. Then she'll start to get bored because you're not there, and then she's not going to want to be on the phone. Human beings, we have to interact with people. As much as an introvert a lot of you guys want to be, at some point in your life, you're going to have to interact with people. So the human beings are going to naturally want to interact with others. And once she starts interacting with others, then her views of life would change at that moment. So just understand, if it's over an hour, bro, I wouldn't even chance it. I'll leave it alone. Let that go. You have to understand, people are in your life for seasons. That's including relationships too. If you and her do not have any kids whatsoever, you have to be able to close that chapter in your life, and you have to be able to move on. All right. When you want a long distance relationship to work, then you don't have any options. You're trying to hold on to that emotion that you have with her because there's not enough other options out there for you. So the connection that you have actually built with her, you don't want that to go. In my opinion, if she's over an hour, leave that alone, bro. Leave that alone. Man, I got to turn this car around. This camera's messing up my screen. Leave that alone, bro. Right? Hopefully I was able to answer your question a little bit about long-term relationships. I personally don't even believe in them, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I always figure if they ain't here with me, then there's another one out there. Plus, I stay on my grind anyway. All right, but big shout outs to Carlos Cutland with the $5 and the question. You guys get the likes up. We got 143 in here and only 73. We only got 73 likes. Let's get that up. Wow, I'm driving around trying to keep this shit. There we go. All right, let's go to the next question. Just if you can ask me anything, I'll talk about anything at this point. All right, let's go back up. We have a question here from, oh, we got a couple back to back. I'm gonna go to Joe Jet. Do you see the global economy collapsing brewing? Do you think it would be bad or just a thought? The economy is definitely going to collapse. All right, you guys have to understand that it's about to happen. It's about to happen. You guys don't think it's about to happen, but it's about to happen. The blackout's gonna come. I'm letting you know that right now. It is about to happen. You don't think it is, but it is. Everything is just there. The economy's about to collapse. There's no money being made. Everybody is lazy. Nobody wants to work. But at the same time, machines are replacing everything. So it's like, even though we're saying people don't want to work, all the smart engineers, they're like, all right, we'll just create machines to replace those that don't want to work. So if you don't want to work now and you don't want to make money, it's going to be hard for you because now the government is saying, we can't give you no more money. We can't give any more advances. We can't do that. That's why they're giving exaggerated numbers. They're giving exaggerated numbers to the Ukraine, It's, oh, we're going to give you all these billions of dollars and we're going to give you this. It sounds good, but nobody has any money. Nobody has a structure. We're not growing in the United States. We're in debt. We're in the worst shape that we've ever been in ever. That's just where we're at now in the United States. And if we're bad, then that's going to transition into other countries as well. I'm sorry to say this, but guys, this is New World Order. This is a whole new wave of life that we didn't think exists because we used to watch it in cartoons like the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going into now. We're going into such a futuristic world. Your next girlfriend may be virtual reality, where she just automatically loves you for no reason. So understand, we are in a different world. Yes, the economy is going to collapse, but you have to realize this. It's going to bounce back as well once it figures out a way to create a new world. It's just like the Great Depression that happened in 1945 when the whole entire United States collapsed, and then they had to find a way to build back up and build a new way of life. That's what's getting ready to happen now. The only people that are going to be able to survive during this time are going to be the smart people. The people that can actually make their adjustments to life and not take anything personal. When it comes to emotional people are going to be so distorted. You're not going to be able to think straight. It's just like if you get in an argument with a girl and you drive down the street, chances are you're going to drive faster than what you normally drive. You're not going to be paying attention to anything. You have to understand, people make their biggest mistakes whenever their emotions are bottled up. Now the world is inside of a emotional bubble. Everybody is sensitive. Everybody feels like they're entitled. Everybody feels like the world owes them something, which is the perfect mood that the elites want you to be in. Because as long as you stay in that mood, you would never think how to advance in life. You would never think how to get ahead. Because in order to get ahead, you got to be outside. You got to get hit. You got to get knocked down. You got to fail. If you're too scared to fail and you're too scared to have ambition to pursue anything, then the elites don't fear you taking over anybody. There's no takeover. So now everybody's sitting back saying, oh, the world's going to come to an end. Well, what do we do now? That's what they want you to do. They want you to be in a position where you don't know what to think. And then they come out and tell you like, hey, from here on out, you're going to think like this. From here on out, you're going to do that. To you, as long as you're still alive, you're going to go along with it. Hopefully I was able to answer that question, big dog. Big shout outs to Reggie H. But that's how I feel about the economy, my man. He says, shout outs to Anthony for giving that hard red pill. Hold on. Why these don't stay up? For giving that hard red pill, you got me hooked on Panda Express. That's where it's at, bro. You see how much weight I lost? I done lost a lot of weight just by eating Panda Express and salmon like every single day. And now I've weaved out of Panda Express and I'm into just tuna and salmon during the week. I got tuna with keto bread, multi-grain keto bread with a little bit of cheese, and I make me a little milk from there. Trust me, fish is the way to go. Plus, fish gets your brain going. Fish gets your brain moving. So, yeah, definitely, bro. Big shout-outs to Panda Express. Definitely big shout-outs to Reggie H, bro. Hopefully, you're getting the results on Panda Express. It's cleaner. It's cleaner than Chipotle. Chipotle got too much seasoning and spicing. Panda Express, you can get everything plain. All right, let's go back up to... All right. Question, how can I get to your music? Red Pill Mixtape. The link should be in the description of any one of those videos, or just find the Red Pill Mixtape on my playlist. But the link should be in the description of the videos. He says, what's going on with the Red Pill music? I got it coming, but to be honest with you, bro, like we about to do some changes with the channels, do some different type of videos, different type of settings. I got to get my views up. Like I don't watch all the peers I started with supersede me. And I know because I was kind of lazy for a long time. You know what I mean? But I gotta get this channel up and going, as well as my second channel up and going. So I've been really focusing on that. Not really the music, but I will get back around to the music. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go down to the bottom. All right, where are we at? All right, question. Rockavelli. Oh, this is a Charger question. He says, trying to mod my Challenger RT. Hold on, damn. All right. Damn, I gotta find you, bro. Oh, here we go. He says, trying to mod my RT Charger. Is there a specific order or certain parts for your charger? You can install parts out of order? Yeah, it all depends. If you're trying to go fast, all you need is a stall converter. That's going to go to the transmission. And then you're going to need a 309. That's a differential in the back. You can actually install those separately. There's no order whenever it comes to getting speed. The only time there's order is when you're adding on body kits. Body kits have to be done in order because they have to meet with the right size of the tire. If you put a wide body kit on but you don't change the tires, your car is going to look funny. But when it comes to speed, you could do it in any order. All right. Let me see. He says, why do girls get mad? Who is this? JJ? Why do girls get mad when they get rejected? Because they automatically think that they're supposed to have you. You got to realize they're only going to get mad at a guy that they thought they can get. They're not going to get mad at, if they try to go to Drake and Drake rejects them, they're not going to get mad at Drake because they're going to feel like Drake was going to reject them in the first place. But if they go to an average Joe that's working a job and the average Joe rejects them, they're going to get mad because they feel like they had him in the bag anyway. Simple as that. You got to realize most women are going to think that just due to the amount of guys that are trying to get with them on a day-to-day basis, the amount of simps that are out there just listening to them and doing whatever they want. So most women actually feel like they have this superpower going on. All right, here you go. How do you handle a vindictive ex-girlfriend who is reaching out to your ex-wife and kids I want nothing to do with her, but this succubus is hellbent. It sounds like to me, bro, you dealing with crazy type women. When you're dealing with crazy type women, you got to sit back and look at your life. When it comes to a woman, you're going to get a lot further with women by being silent when they're waiting for you to react. When they're lashing out and doing things, sit back and play the quiet role for a little bit. Don't always play into their bait system. Women have a good bait system where they're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get under his skin just to get a reaction. Let her do things and just sit back and be like, you know what, that don't even bother me. That don't even bother me. No matter what she do, no matter what she do, you have to be strong. And that's what a lot of you guys have a hard time doing. You have a hard time being strong whenever a woman is trying to get underneath your skin. That's the part you hate the most, where you're like, oh my God, she did that. Oh my God, yo, you hear what this bitch said though? You hear what she said over here? Right. She said, so you run back and say what you just said. So you run to your friends and talk about it. So you turn it into an event because she's bored. Learn that when she goes to do stuff to get underneath your skin, you do nothing. Learn to be silent. And once you're silent, she's going to do even more stuff. Then she's going to do even more stuff. But if you stay silent, she'll stop doing anything. And she'll start respecting you. Trust me. You got to learn how to make her look like a little kid. You got to not react, right? So she starts to look at herself. That's the main thing that you want to do. When you guys start running your mouth and you start arguing back and forth with women, that's where some of your biggest problems are right there. It's just arguing back and forth with women, and then they pull you inside of your feminine energy, make you mad, make you angry, and then they control the conversation. And then you got to go online and try to find the answers to why you ain't winning when it comes to her. It's simple. She got inside of your emotion. Don't let a woman get inside your emotion. Learn to laugh at her when she's doing stuff, but learn to talk less. It's a difference between saying, are you done? Or, why you keep talking for? Know what I'm saying? You act like it's over here. I ain't even paying attention to that no more. What you keep talking for? If it didn't bother you, then don't say it. It's a big difference between saying, are you done? Or, why you keep talking? It's two different type of responses. It's two different type of ways she's going to take it. So what you got to learn to do is you have to learn to be quiet whenever she's trying to cause chaos. That's it. Once you're able to be quiet when she starts causing chaos, you will control the flow of your interaction with her. All right. Hopefully I was able to answer that question. Let's get to another one. How do you, this one is Crown Me King. He said, Crown Me King says, how do you react when a woman DMs you on a dating site? I don't do dating sites, man. I don't do that stuff. I'm outside for real, bro. If I see a girl, I'm gonna approach her in a grocery store. Or you gotta realize, like, I don't do dating sites. To me, dating sites, you're setting yourself up for the drama. You're setting yourself up for the BS. You're setting yourself up for a headache. I think that when you get out here, you get on your grind, you get on your purpose, it's easier to spot what you don't want. All right. Once you learn to spot what you don't want, then it's easier for you to actually be by yourself. There's too many people that hasn't spotted what they don't want because you're too busy looking for a relationship. Don't look for a relationship. Look for what you want to do with your life. And trust me, when a lot of men figure out what they want to do in life, women become a nuisance. I'm not going to even lie to you. They become somebody that you just like, man, if she ain't got nothing good to talk about, I just don't want to talk to her at all, because she becomes a nuisance whenever you actually lock in. So once you learn to know what you don't like out of a woman, then it's easier for you to be alone. Whenever you're alone, then it's easier for you to train yourself to be more successful. So when she do walk into your life or you do meet her, it's easier for you to actually go and do stuff to keep her attention, to keep her from being bored. That's pretty much what it's all about. All right, we're going to the next guy. Hold on. Joe Jet just sent me 15 bucks. Big shout outs, bro. Big shout outs from Joe Jet on the Cash App. I just designed the Cash App. I just built one of those accounts and he just put in there. Big shout outs to that, bro. $15 over there. We got my man the Talking Growth Channel. Big shout outs to that dude. He says, the day I stopped arguing with women, the better it got for me. Making your point to women is pointless. Laugh out loud. Just be in your frame and they'll respect you even more. Exactly. You guys got to understand, man. When you can get to the point where you're on your grind and you're able to tell that woman, like, yo, you bothering me. All right, I don't even want to deal with all that. I don't even want. You want to argue? I don't want to argue. Go find another man to argue. You guys are afraid to tell a woman to go to another guy because you're so desperate to have her, not realizing that's going to be the ticket to getting her to respect you. Hold on, man. This damn son. I would do a donut on y'all niggas, but all right. All right, we cool on this side. All right, let me get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, once you get your life together, then it's easier to tell a woman to kick rocks. Once you're able to tell a woman to kick rocks, then life's going to work out better for you. And she's going to respect you because she feels like she's going to have to work hard to earn your attention. She's now competing with the attention of the thing that's causing you to grow as a man. So what does that mean? When she's competing with the thing that's going to attract other women, she's going to act good. You have to realize, if you wake up in the morning, right, and this is for the guys that's working a 9 to 5, and you have a woman putting you under the pressure and you know you're going to work, easily tell her, like, yo, listen, you giving me a headache. I'd rather go be with a woman who ain't giving me a headache. So stop giving me a headache or I'm going to another woman. You got to be able to tell her that. Once you're able to tell a woman that, now that says, all right, cool, he's putting his job over me, so now I'm going to compete to try to win their attention from the job. She's going to try to look her best. She's going to try to treat you the best. She's going to try to do everything the best in order to get your attention away from your job. Women are always fighting for attention with a man. She's going to gravitate towards the guy that gives her competition with something else that he's focusing on. The moment you turn around and give her all of your focus, it's over. The game's over for her. She'll chase the man that don't want her for the rest of her life. That's why she'll rather be married to a man that she has to chase, that she know every now and then that man may walk out, but then she'll let him walk right back to her. That's what you got to realize, because she'll feel like that she has the power. All right. Hopefully I was able to answer your question on that, bro. All right. We got Black Mass. He says, yo, you all don't forget to add a Q. Oh, he said he added the Q. I'm just looking for Qs. Do you think it's okay for women to post bikini pics? Man, didn't you ask me that last time, Joe? He said, do a quick burnout. I'll do one in a little bit. But I'm definitely going to do a burnout. I'm going to tell you that right now, because I got to do a reel for Instagram here in a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's go back up. Make sure you guys put a Q next to your question. Let me go back up to see if we got some more questions at the top. All right, this one says, Q Wicks says, shit. He says, how do you insert yourself into women when you want to talk to her? It all depends on the woman. You gotta, when it comes to women and you talking about approaching her, you gotta sit back and look at the environment. You don't look at her. That's where you guys make the mistake at whenever it comes to women. You're doing too busy looking at her. Oh man, she got on yoga pants. Oh man, she acting like this, and she on her phone. Damn, she on her phone too much. Damn, she act like this. You're doing too much time paying attention to her, when what you want to do is stop and absorb the environment that you in. When you stop and look around the room, and you start to look at the area that you're in, start to see what's actually happening around her, because she may be trying to get attention from any guy. She may not want attention. There may be something else going on. You guys never stop and look at your environment before you think about approaching a woman. You just looking at the fact that you see her, you want to go for it. You can't do that. You got to sit back and look at everything that's happening around her at that moment, and that'll tell you what's going on. You can see the girl that you want or your dreams and be confident, but if you trying to get with her in the middle of the club where it's really loud, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard trying to talk to a woman in a club and there's so much music going on. Now you got to get close to her face and ask her questions. That's why women act bougie. When it comes to clubs, you got to allow the women to come up to you and stuff like that. Guys be wanting pickup games for in the club. It don't work. In the club, you got to already be somebody when you walk in there. So you have to understand when it comes to women and you want to insert yourself, look at the environment. And then after you look at the environment, you do a realization. You say, is this girl in my league? Period. Is this girl in my league? That's the main thing that you guys have to say to yourself when you see women. Is this girl in my league? Trust me. As good as I can be with women, as much as I know with women, I know when I come across a girl I may be attracted to, I would know off rip if I could get her or not. Just based off the environment, based off the time, the moment, timing, everything. Sometimes you got to sit back and absorb everything that's happening in your environment when it comes to women, because she's going to be reacting to the environment. So in order for you to insert yourself, observe the environment first. What's going on around you? Is there any commotion? Is there any other distractions? 9 times out of 10, she only going to listen to you when she ain't distracted by nobody, bro. Right? If there's 20 niggas that just pulled up in luxury cars and you the guy that got the regular Honda Civic, you got to already understand, stop and look. Is she already looking at those guys? Is she already showing attention to another dude? Is she always in her phone? What does her body language say? That's what you got to do. Some girls, you got to sit back and watch them in the corner of your eye. You guys get caught staring. Stop getting caught staring. When you see a girl you like, sit back and like if you at college or high school or something, sit back and watch her in the corner of your eye, the peripherals. That's how women do it. Women are always looking in the peripherals. You have to learn to date a woman in survival mode because she's going to date you in survival mode. What do I mean? A woman doesn't settle in a relationship unless she feels that's the best and last option for her. She knows when she gets in that relationship, she's going to win. She knows if I get in this relationship and this dude acts stupid in 5 minutes, I'm getting rid of him. If I get in this relationship and he don't buy me this, I'm getting rid of him. If I get in this relationship and this man does not call me 20 times a day, I'm getting rid of him. You got to realize that's what a woman is doing. She already has her standards. She already knows if you don't do this, I'm leaving you alone. Well, it's time for you to do the same thing to her. You have to be able to tell women, all right, cool. You want me to do this to keep you? Well, guess what? I want you to do this. You can't do that? I'm going somewhere. And if she says, well, I'm not willing to do that, you got to go somewhere else. That's simple. Understand the environment, understand what type of woman you're dealing with, and understand if she is in your league. She has to be a woman that's going to already be looking up to you before you approach her. It isn't about you having control over the situation. You have to understand you want to be the alpha of the relationship. So you got to already be approaching women that are already slightly moving in your favor. You can't be chasing waterfalls. You can't be chasing water that's constantly moving. You cannot be chasing a woman who's constantly seeking validation from everybody in the world and other men. You're chasing a waterfall. The only type of girls you want to actually be with are girls that have said, I'm ready to settle the fuck down. I'm done playing games. I want a man. You want a woman to tell you this shit. She needs to be able to tell you, I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with that. That's how it has to work, bro. You got to be able to see that before you approach her. That's going to require a lot of life experiences. That's why you don't waste your time trying to chase the women. You chase the thing that the women chase, and that's the success. That's what you got to get. You can't chase the girls. You got to chase the thing that the girls are chasing. The women are chasing the success. The women are chasing the men that are showing that they're going somewhere. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be high value where you got planes and jets and luxury cars and Lexuses and Benzes. You do not need all of that. 90% of guys that got that and lead with that will typically get played in the end. That's real talk. Understand that. You want a woman that's respecting you when she thinks you're average. If she can respect you when you're average, then you're good. If you need all this other shit, you need to buy her a purse for her to like you, you need to look like you're rich. Come on, bro. You're setting yourself up for arguments and you're setting yourself to get played because everything is already fake. Everything is already fake whenever you're getting started. That's simple, man. Hopefully I was able to answer your questions when it comes down to approaching women. It's real simple. If you stop and breathe 10 times when you like a woman or hold your breath and say, all right, I want to approach her, but let me just take 10 breaths and come down to a calm state of mind, you may look at her in a different light. You may know if you're going to get rejected or not. You have to go off your gut feelings. Your gut feelings is going to take you a lot further. But when you're able to be the guy that can gain this success and she knows you're successful, but you're humble, you're going to stand out even more because it's going to show you're strong. When a woman know that you're making good income and she knows that you're on the ground, but on the grind, but you're not leading with your wallet, you're not leading by telling her, look at me, I did this. I'm successful at doing this. I drive this. Can you believe they love me down at Herman's? Can you believe they love me at this designer store? I shop at this designer store all the time. I got a pair of Yeezys I only wore one time. Like, you got a pair of Yeezys you only wore one time? Why do you have them? You know how many people got 10, 20 thousands of dollars worth of clothes in their closet that they only wore one time? They bought it just for one time. Trust me, if you the guy that's humble and you don't need all that, you're going to attract the right woman. The wrong woman is going to always attract toxic guys. What do I mean? Wrong women are going to always be attracted to guys with money who have other women and broke guys. Understand that. A lot of guys who don't have money always end up with a girl, especially in the black community, because toxic women want to be with a guy who makes less than them. Why? So they feel like they're always overpowering their relationship. So they feel like they always have control of the relationship. That's when she finds the guy she likes. And then all of a sudden she's around you like, man, oh my God, what are you doing? She starts picking fights for no reason. Now all of a sudden that fight is so stressful, she got to go hang out with her friends. Now she going to go hang out with her friends. She gone longer than normal. You got to realize when you ain't got shit going with your life, don't get in a fucking relationship. Stay out the relationship. Stay away from women, because you know why? Women can actually go get a job and make a lot of money now. So they don't really need you to go to work. So don't try to compete on that scale. Compete on a masculine scale where you're on your grind, you're not paying attention to her. Then once you gain the success, once you go through the hardships of gaining it, that's going to make your spirit tougher. Once you become tougher to society and you become tougher to life, that's when it's easier to deal with women. It's hard to deal with women, for one, when you ain't got shit going for yourself. When you ain't got no life built, when you ain't got no reason to wake up in the morning, you're going to always have a hard time with women. Once you get on the grind, you don't have to be high value, bro. You just got to be a man that's not standing still. That's simple. She don't want to hear that you done sat around the fucking house all day. Women don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear what new happened to you today. What new happened to you yesterday? What's new happening to you? Oh, no, I was watching Kevin Samuels and he said this about women. She said, why are you watching Kevin Samuels for? Isn't that the guy with money? Isn't that the guy that's making 5,000 and 10,000 a night, 20,000 a night? That's what they say when they say they talking to Kevin. Women be like, oh, that's why. Now he ain't here. So understand, toxic women always want a broke dude that they could talk down on, and they also want a knucklehead guy with 50 million baby moms, somebody they can argue with. They're always in a fucked up situation. 9 times out of 10, BWs, that's all they want because they're toxic. They don't grow up with no father in the house. It's a hyena mindset. Big shout outs to Angry Man. Angry Man was the first one to bring that hyena mindset out. So understand, a lot of you guys, your leaders have to be men, and you start being a lion. Stop sitting back letting a woman dictate your whole entire lifestyle and have you growing up confused. The Talking Growth channel with the big $2, big shout outs, bro. He says, why do some of these men be scared to ignore women? Because they feel like if they do something different than the guy that's in the area doing, then it's going to make them stand out. The problem that most of these guys have that cannot ignore women is because they love their mom too much. They're a mama's boy. If you're a mama's boy and you coming from a son-husband background, what do I mean a son-husband background? That's where you and your mom done been best friends, and you got to always buy your mom gifts, and your mom got to call you every fucking day, and you and your mom's the favorite person in the world, and your mom is this. I'm sorry to tell you this, but no woman's gonna fucking want you. I'm sorry, bro. When your mom is your best friend, your mom is your leader, your mom is your guidance counselor, your mom is everything. When something go wrong, you calling your mom this, my mom that, my mom this. Nigga, don't no bitch want you. You and your mom got Pandora bracelets you buying her every year. Don't no woman want you. But you don't see it because you go run to mom about it. When you go run to your mom about girl problems, she tells you that bitch is wrong. She don't tell you, oh, I raised you to be a little punk. I raised you to be my fucking husband and you my son. She don't tell you that. She ain't tell you she ain't married, she ain't got no husband, because that's why she birthed you. You doing everything that a fucking husband does, and you the son. So you carrying that mindset over into other women. You're dating looking for your mom. You're looking for a woman to be your fucking mom. You gotta tell your mom she the prettiest thing in the world. You gotta tell your mom she perfect. You gotta tell your mom all this shit because your mom told you to tell her that because she your mom, right? Oh, son, don't talk to me like that. I'm your mom. You better pick up the phone. I'm your mom. Don't do this. I'm your mom. I'm your mom. Every time you try to correct your mom, she gonna tell you, don't correct me, Negro, because I'm your mom. Well, guess what? That's why you fucked up with women. You running around here trying to treat other women the same way you treat your mom. And you ain't realizing your mom treating you like that because your mom trained you to treat her like that because she can't get a fucking husband. It's called a son husband. Women psychologically do this to their sons. It's a psychological effect. All right? Understand that. That's why I tell a lot of you guys, you have to tell mommy, I gotta leave the nest. You don't leave the nest, the next girl you get, she gonna force you to buy her flowers. She gonna force you to do this. She gonna force you to do that. She gonna force you to treat her a certain way because she know your mom did it, and then her and your mom ain't gonna get along until them kids show up. When them kids show up, then you get a baby mom. Now your mom got somebody to fight with. It's a rotating fucking cycle, nigga. You guys gotta become men. That's all you have to do. My man Talking Grown Man Channel back with another one. He says, man, your video son husband woke me up to all this, bro. All you saying is right now. In fact, I had to, like you said, divorce my mom, and it was tough. A lot of you guys, that's the main thing when it comes to women. You gotta divorce your mom. Send your mom to go get a fucking boyfriend. Tell your mom to go get married. Because you know what? When you get up in age and it ain't cute no more, and you the 23, 24-year-old still living at home with mommy ain't gonna give a fuck about you. and all of a sudden, you and the boyfriends that she don't get along, you're finding fault in all her boyfriends, right? Now you and stepdaddy don't get along. You and every guy she date don't get along. You know why? Because she turned you into a bitch. Now you jealous. Oh man, no, my mama got to give me everything. My mom, right? But mommy telling you when other niggas start coming in and out of the house, mommy telling you, grow the fuck up, boy. I'm about to get my back blown out by this nigga. Ain't it fucked up? She worships you till you get old. Then when you get old and you trying to rely on your mom for love, she gonna go get her a boyfriend or a new man. And you still stuck waiting on love from your fucking mom. Exactly what my man say, baby boy ass niggas. Germ, don't tell me to calm down. I go in, bro. That's the majority of the problems that guys are having in this space. It isn't necessarily the women. It's the curse you have to break from being attached to your mom. You and your mom is not supposed to be best friends. Your mom is not supposed to call you every day. You're not supposed to be calling your mom every time something goes fucking wrong. You got to be able to stand up and handle it like a man. That's what you guys got to understand. That's what most of your problem is that you have not left the nest and all you know how to do is chase narcissist women because your mom's a narcissist. So you chasing women that's going to force you to treat them a certain type of way because your mom forced you to treat her a certain type of way. Your mom said, my birthday coming up, I want this. Your mom said, Christmas coming up, I want this. Your mom said, I'm gonna get you a shirt, but you got to get me a ring. You running around here being your mom's boyfriend, nigga. Then when your mom go get a boyfriend, now you mad at the stepdad. So now, once mommy done moved on from that phase, you don't even know how to go get a fucking woman. All you know how to do is worship them from what your fucking mom taught you. That's what you gotta understand. Ain't nothing wrong with these trifling ass fucking hoes. They trifling ass fucking hoes. They good whenever I'm high. When I'm drunk, they good for sucking dick. They not good when I'm sober, nigga, and I'm out here grinding. That's what you gotta understand, my nigga. You running around here trying to worship women and get them to act just like your mom because that's what your mom taught you. That's the biggest problem that niggas got. Break this fucking cycle that you're having with your mother. It's that simple. Once you can get out and you go leave the nest and now you got to work a job, you got to pay for the bills. You got to pay the bills. After you pay the bills, you got to maybe work overtime at your job because you got a car note and now you got house note and now you got phone bill. Now you got water bill. Now you got electric bill. Things change. When you just got to toss in on the water bill because mama taking care of the rest, but you still got a hard time taking out the fucking trash, don't no woman want you, man. Don't no woman want a man who just learned how to take out the trash at 25? Don't no woman want that. When women come into your life, they looking for a leader. You got to be a leader at the jump. If you ain't a leader at the jump, you going to be a simp servant in the end. You either going to be a lion or you going to be a hyena. What's the difference between the two? Lions are led by the males. Hyenas are led by the females. Heard one guy say, yeah, the hyenas are smart though. Hyenas are smart at being thieves. That's it. They're smart at conniving. They're smart at stealing from other animals who's killed another animal. They're smart at killing harmful animals. Hyenas don't know how to fucking hunt. When they come across a goddamn pride of lions, it's a different ball game. All you got to do is fuck one of the hyenas up and they all run off. That's what it's like whenever you being led by women, my nigga. When you being led by motherfucking women, it only takes one nigga to knock your motherfucking teeth out. And the rest of your niggas is gonna drop. That's what I used to tell niggas back in the day. Like, oh, you got your boys? Knock one of them out. All you gotta do is knock one of them motherfuckers out. The rest of the whole crew gonna take off fucking running. Because they led by hyenas, nigga. Simple as that. You take niggas out the fucking hood, and then you take them rednecks. You see what that motherfucker just did in the supermarket? Because he didn't give a fuck. Right? He said, I'm going after blacks, and I'm taking them out. Why? Because I know even after I get done doing it, they gonna put me in a cop car, and they probably gonna take me to get something to eat before I go to jail. Because he know ain't nobody black gonna come and do nothing to him. Why? Because they have a hyena mindset, my nigga. You hurt one of them, everybody drop. You lock one of them up, everybody gonna snitch. It's that simple. You have to be a man. Once you're a man, you are going to be judged amongst your peers. Your respect level to a woman is going to be based off of how you are judged amongst your peers. So if you're alpha to her, right, but you get around other guys and you're the beta male, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your cool friend may be fucking your woman. That's how that works. That's how that works. That's how it is out here in the real world. You know, you go butter her up and your car is a piece of shit. You know, you got oil leaks. It's smelling like gas. The AC ain't working like that. It's got a raggedy sound. But the night before, you kissed her all over her body in bed. You ate her pussy. You even ate her booty for a half hour. You licked on her titties. You did all this shit, right? But then when you got to the stoplight, I pulled up next to your car in a souped up fucking Charger, sounding like a monster. You in the passenger seat looking like, oh man, his car is nice, ain't it? She looking at me like, yeah, it is. She gonna ignore the fact of all that good shit you said to her the night before. She's gonna ignore the fact you ate her booty. She's gonna ignore the fact that you've been dedicating your life to her. Why? Because she see a fucking upgrade. That's what you gotta understand. That's why you gotta be on your toes. That's why you gotta be on your lane. If I was with a gold digging girl, even though I got a souped up Charger and all, I'm not going to go take her around rich ass niggas when I know she a gold digger. I'll take her around rich niggas after I hit it. You got to know how to play the game when it comes to women, bro. You have to know how to play the fucking game. Know your league. Know where you stand. You ain't got to level up and be no millionaire. You don't. Get this out of your brain. You don't need to make $70,000 a year. Stop listening to what these bozos say online. The internet takes everything that's in real life and amplifies it. You don't need to do that, guys. You don't need to try to be a billionaire. You're going to sell your soul. Don't do that. People that, oh, I got to get to 1 million. I got to get to this. I got to get to that because they said that's the only way I'm going to be happy. Now you're going to sell your soul. You're going to find any way to get to that money. You cannot do that at all. Once you find yourself and you know where your lane is, game to be successful in that. Like I tell you, where I'm at, it's a lot of tattoo artists out here that get all the women. Not the drug dealers. Not anybody else. Why? Because they know they lane. They confident in their lane. But most of y'all gotta divorce your mom. I'm not telling you cut your mom off, but a lot of you need to stop talking to your mom every day. A lot of y'all need to stop all that. All right? And you got to start getting stronger. Let's get to some more questions in here. I've been rapping for a minute. Did I miss any donation? Hey, let's get some donations up, man. Show me some love. They ain't got no. All right, here we go. Ant, what type of guys are you if your friends and the girls smashing? Hold on. What type of guy are you if your friends and the girl you're smashing both act offended at you setting standards for them? Listen here, bro. What you want, listen here. When it comes to women and it comes to other guys, life, you're never going to have any friends. You're just going to have people that are in your life for a little bit of time. That's all you're going to have is just people that are just in your life for a little bit of time, and then they're going to be gone. By the time you get to 40 years old, you won't even be able to remember half the people that you used to hang around with because you're going to be inside of an entire different world. That's what a lot of you guys have to understand about life. So when it comes to friends, don't start looking for best friends. Stop trying to find the love of your life, because when you gain success, a lot of those people that are next to you, they're going to start acting funny if they ain't got it. I'm going to be honest with you. And you're going to be forced to get rid of niggas. You're going to be forced to cut people off. You're going to be forced to change the way you do things once you start gaining success. I'm 40 years old. I can't even remember niggas I used to hang out with 2 years ago. I just don't remember nobody. I'm so used to being an introvert. In my life, if you ain't into cars, I'm probably not going to hang out with you. If you ain't into other things I'm into, I'm probably not going to hang out with you. But at the same time, you got to understand that I don't invite nobody to my house. I don't even have furniture in my house. You guys have seen my house on my second channel. I don't even have furniture in my house. I spend all my time by myself. The only time I interact with people is when I'm going to car meets or I'm doing YouTube stuff. But outside of that, understand, bro, you have to be focused here to stay ahead. People now become a distraction. Big shout out to Jeremy Johnson with the super chat sticker. Big shout out to you, bro. So you got to understand, man. Stop relying on, stop worrying about what other people are doing, like best friends and girlfriends and stuff. Leave that alone. Start looking at everybody as snakes. That's how I look at people. I look at people like everybody got to be a snake. So you got to earn your trust out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to earn that trust. Like, you want me to trust you, you have to earn it. Start looking at life that way, where you're forcing people to earn their trust. And I guarantee you, you won't get burnt as much. But what you have to understand is, hold on, damn. Hold on, guys. Y'all want a donut? If you guys want a burnout, if you guys want to burn out, let me get some ones. If you guys want to burn out, let me get some ones in the chat. Let me know if you want to burn out. Type 1. All right. All right. Y'all want to know how to do that? Get a 309 put in the back, motherfucker. That's how you get that shit rocking like that. Y'all see it? Y'all like it? Give me a number 1 or 2 in there. All right, Orlando like it. Everybody like it? Okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be more of that coming to my second channel, because I'm about to build another car. I'm thinking about taking a old Grand Cherokee. I'm about to go to an auction and try to get one and rebuild it the same way that I built this up. I'm saying, give me some donations for the burnout, man. Y'all supposed to be showing me love. Y'all got me out here burning out these tires. These are Mickey Thompsons. Hold on. Everybody liked it. Wait till this next car I'm about to build. This next car I'm about to build, we're gonna do way more burnouts than that. Oh, I gotta go by the store. All right, we got another question. He said you should check out Neutral Drop on YouTube. All right, I'll check them out. Definitely. I watch a lot of CJ on 32s, but my channel, I'm about to have some stunt shit on my channel once I go ahead and get these new upper control arms put in. Then it's going to be on and cracking. Big shout outs to, where we at? Big shout outs to my man Charles Me with the $5 super sticker. Big shout outs, bro. Thank you on that. All right, we got another question here. Are you still working on Red Pill Mixtape? Big shout outs to JJ. He sent the $5 on the cash app. Big shout outs to JJ on the cash app, my man. Really appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all share this too. Make sure you share this. And another thing, if you guys need some reaction videos that are good, because sometimes I don't know what to react to, right? Because I'll be so busy doing other things. Send me the videos to my email. The emails are down in the description for videos you want me to react to. And we got my man V with the $2.99 sticker. He said put an old school classic car on the channel. Definitely. I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Hold on. We're going to take it to the highway. I may just take it to the highway on y'all and show y'all how we get busy on the speedometer out here in these streets, bro. Yeah, we're going to take it to the road. Y'all tell me if this is clear. We're gonna take it to the highway and show y'all some real love. I may start doing this more often. All right, we got some donations up there. Big shout outs to my man at the Cash App. Hold on. Big shout outs, bro. Hold on. My man King Curse. He says, always dropping gems or hardly chat or comment, but always tap into the videos and live. Big shout outs, bro. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you for the donation, my man. Really do, really do. Let's get back to some questions here. All right. Another one, King Curse. Quantum Tatum. Big shout outs to my man, Quantum Tatum. Big shout outs to you for the $3 donation. We really appreciate it over here, brother. My man V. Did we just get V? We got V already. All right. It may be time for me to take my damn glasses off. Okay. Would you ever consider dating a female cop or marrying one? I would definitely date a female cop. I have dated a female cop before. They have the best sex. But one thing about a female cop is they have a lot of dominant C. You guys have to understand that when it comes to women, the only way that a woman can survive is by having dominant C. If she doesn't have any dominancy, it's hard for her to excel in life with femininity. So this is why a lot of feminine men do not make it, is because they don't have the heart of steel to make it. In order for a woman to make it in life, she has to pretty much transition herself into an alpha mindset that a man has. And in that process, they develop a high sex drive the same way that men would have a high sex drive from working hard, but they lose the ability to know how to be sentimental. So I've actually dated a female cop. Not dated, but fucked a female cop. We were fuck buddies, and I'm telling you, the sex was great, but the sitting down over dinner trying to talk was like fuck. Like, men, like, we're simple people. After sex, a man don't feel like sitting up having debates about what's going on and shit like that. Like, I'll be ready to say, man, shut the fuck up. So that was the problem that I had with a female cop. It's just that the sex was good, but her attitude was fucking shitty. And she didn't, like, get me a ticket. She didn't get me a ticket, but she got somebody to get me a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's see if we got another chat in there. All right, what we got here? Tell me, how is the quality of the camera? 1 for excellent, or 2 for okay, or 3 just terrible for the camera quality now? Because we about to take this to the highway and show y'all how I really be getting down. I got some time today. All right, 2 to 3. 1 crystal clear. 2 shaky a little bit, but fair. 1, 2. So it seems like it has its moments. 2 a little bit blurry. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to probably get to a destination. Let's get some more questions going. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with y'all until we get to the highway. He said, stop jiggling the camera. Bro, I'm riding over some tough ass roads right now. I got to get a better stationary. That's what I need. Something that's more stationary. Like this thing right here is shaky because it's the magnet. It's always the ones that where you put the where the phone got a magnet to it. If I had my other clamp, it wouldn't do that. All right, guys, hold on. I got to turn out the backlights. Because I got the damn phone dying, so. Yeah, it's a charger. This ain't no regular charger, though. Like, don't get it twisted. All right. Question from Carlos Costanda. He says, so you do rehabs full-time or part-time? No, this is part-time, but about to be full-time. I do these remodels as a hobby. Like, if you've been following me for a while, then you know I put my phone down for 6 hours out of the day. So when I put my phone down for 6 hours out of the day, I'm always doing something constructive, whether remodeling, working on the car, or rather, like, mainly car stuff and house stuff. For real. You can see it all on my second channel. But I do this part-time, which is about to be full-time, because my second channel just got monetized, but I just have to keep putting out content so I can continue to make the money like this does. Like, this makes money, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, damn, if I got 2 channels running at the same time, I'll be good. So I'm transitioning to go full-time YouTuber. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing now. And I'm trying to do it with 2 channels. But this is my love. This is my passion. He says, Anthony Spade, do you listen to Sinful P? I've heard of him, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really listen to anybody, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, everybody is saying the same thing. I think that when you start out, like my first year doing content, I watched a lot of people because I was trying to catch on to what's happening. But once you actually know what's happening and how to make the adjustments, you don't really need to watch anybody. You just have to stay focused in order for you to stay on top of your grind, in order for you to stay on top. Like with me, I get views, but my views should be higher. They're not where I want them to be. You know what I'm saying? So I just now starting to do marketing, but I know I have to better my content. I have to challenge myself. So we are going into a different space right now. All right, let's see here. We got Jonathan says, wait, we got Ant says, Anthony, Spade, what are you into fragrances? Fragrances, okay. The only one I do is Sauvage. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's the only one I like. It's Sauvage, Dior. That's the only one. Yes, I am live. The only one I do is Sauvage. That's it. Sauvage is the only cologne that I wear, and I don't even wear it every day. I still got a full bottle that I done have for a year. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the outside view so you guys get to see that. He says, how did you take it when you start making real money? Was it a shock or did it change your life? No, it didn't change my life. You gotta realize, I was so used to being broke that when I started making money, I didn't want to spend none of it. I never wanted to spend it. I've always been a cheap ass person. And I'm like that to this day. I'm a very, very, very cheap person. All right, guys, we finna maneuver onto the highway. All right. Let's go to the next question. Yeah, I'm a very humble guy, bro. Trust me. You gotta realize, I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. So I'm pretty much stacked up when it comes to money. I keep the money stacked up. All right, let's go to the next question. You guys make sure you put a Q next to the questions. I like the solo lifestyle, bro. Kids become annoying to me. He says, Anthony, what MOS did you have in the Army? I worked in communications, bro. I was in the Air Force. I had an AFAC, not a MOS. All right. What are some good movies to watch about female nature? Casino. 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 Casino is the best movie to watch about females' nature, where you get to pay attention to gender. All right. This girl, all right, he says this girl's a good one, but me, it was always Casino. Casino always tells you what's good. Okay, he says, Rilla says, what's up with the book, fam? Hey, I'm gonna try to work on it, bro. Hey, let me get some speed up real quick. Let's move. See if we can get it up. Y'all hold on. See how high we can get. Woo! Moving on them niggas. Uh-oh. We got a 350Z who may want some action out here in these streets. There go that 3Z. You think he wants some action? Y'all think he wants some action? You think he want it? He don't want no action, bro. But let me get back in. Hold on. You hear that whistling going on in there? That's how we get it up, bro. That's how you get it up. I may take y'all into the city real quick, but I gotta slow down. I can't go that fast. We start dipping into the regular world. Yeah, I'm in the clear now. Y'all see that? Listen, I know every cop around here, bro. Like, half of them are in my car club. Like, don't get it twisted. Give me a 1 if you think that was fast. He said, Regim that dude too. He says, wow, just leaving the gym. I just thought about that video with the simp on it. Don't want to be that guy. You damn right you don't want to be that guy, bro. You never want to be the simp at the gym. He said, watch out for undercover cops. Hold on, what's this? Oh, that was Reg. Big shout out to Regim, that dude. We got my man, Derm. He says, tell these men to accept reality, and women have been the same since conception. Productivity and alone time is vital for male's existence. You're right. Women have been the same. The problem is that the birth of more single mothers changed it. So as more single mothers were pretty much, the more single mothers were dominating everything. It didn't used to be this much, but the more single mothers, the more you started getting this independent mindset, the more you started getting this feminine mindset. Now women are like, I can do it all. I can have children. I can work a job and I can do this. See, you got to realize they feel like, being that they have the upper hand at having children, they have the one up on a man. So a woman is like, I could work hard like a man, I could make money like a man, I could do this like a man, but the one up that I have on a man is that I can have a child. So not only am I gonna have a child and be successful, but I'm gonna do it without a man. So a lot of these women have something to prove, and it's almost as if the more they work and the more kids they have with no father around, the more they feel like they're valuable. Like, I've never thought that we'll live in a society where you have women out here with like 4 or 5 kids, and they actually feel like their value is high. Like, I never thought that we'll live in a time where women would actually be like that. So that's what we're coming across now. Hold on. I know the camera's a little shaky. Let me see if I can get this to stay up a little bit, because there we go. This may keep it, all right. That a little better right there? All right, here we go with another one. Anthony Spade, how do you feel about female dating coaches on YouTube? What are we talking, dating coaches? Or we're talking about women that are just saying red pill stuff? If we're talking about dating coaches, you have to realize a woman knows exactly what you want to hear. Women have always known what men want to hear. So of course, women are going to come onto YouTube because they see that it's profitable to tell you what you want to hear. So being that most of you guys have been raised by women and you're used to taking orders from women, then you're more naturally going to follow a woman who comes on YouTube. That's why women can come into this space and prosper way faster than a man, because most guys are already used to taking orders from a woman. We're inside tunnel now, guys. I'm gonna take y'all downtown and then we're gonna ride back up a little bit. Y'all gonna spend the night with me, bro. Y'all gonna spend the day with me. So hold on, I'm trying to stay focused. So when it comes to female coaches on YouTube, it's all up to you, bro. It's up to you at the end of the day, who you want to follow. At the end of the day, we all are saying the same thing. But my opinion, this is the manosphere. This is the manosphere. A man needs to always be the leader of this. A man needs to always be someone that you guys go to in this space. All right, I don't think that you should run to women for everything. Women have some good advice, but most of them go far. Oh man, bro, ain't nobody tell me it was raining down here. Oh shit, y'all see this? Fuck. Nigga like me gotta head the other way, bro. I got rear wheel drive and way too much horsepower. I got 565 horsepower. But back on the women YouTubers, I don't have a problem with women YouTubers giving advice because I know most of the guys out there are son husbands. You're used to taking orders from your mom, so it's just another avenue that women are gonna take in order to make money. And you guys think that they looking out for your best benefit because they're telling you about other women. No, they're tapping inside your heart and telling you what you want to hear. Those same girls that they diss, they'll end up being friends with them. That's just how women are. Women are so used to their best friends becoming their enemies and then their enemies becoming their best friends that it's a natural reaction to them. Remember, no matter what a woman tells you, a woman doesn't have loyalty to anyone. Sorry. The only thing that she's loyal to is guessing. As long as a man can keep her guessing, then she would stay loyal to him. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how it works. All right, what's the next question? We got my man Rashid Wright. Big shout out to you, bro. We got Seabridge 817. He says, do you think government appeal Roe v. Wade on purpose? I think that it's another distraction from something else that's going on. You know, when it comes to that, I just think it's a distraction. Because when it comes to the abortion side of things, I'm iffy with that. For one, I don't have any kids. But I think it's another distraction. That's all I think that it is. When it comes to that, it's just a different ball game. And truthfully, I don't know too much into it in order to actually give you a comment on it, because I don't spend a lot of time like looking into stuff like that. I mainly be blocking out the rest of the world. But it seems like where the red pill world is trying to come back, in my opinion. You got to look at, even when it comes to Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a very red pill man. You have to look at the fact that Trump is probably going to annihilate the next election. Oh my God. He's going to win by such a big margin that is unreal, because majority of blacks have become Republicans throughout the past 2 years. I wouldn't even see a reason for anyone to vote Democrat next time. I just don't see it. I don't see the point. I don't understand what you would be trying to do by doing that. So in my opinion, we're going to have a very red pill world that does come back around. But when it comes back around, it may come back around a little bit more harsh than what it was before, which means that we may face a lot of racism. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And I'm going to tell people that, don't get it twisted. A lot of people on the right side, they do think in a whole nother direction. Even though we all may have the same belief system when it comes to life, there's still a lot of that on that side that I think is going to come back to life as well. Let me give y'all a little view of the city. The rain seems, I got to get off the highway, bro, because I can feel my back end slipping. So we're going to drive through the downtown area. Somebody said, get the strap. You damn right, you better get the strap, bro. You're going to have to get the strap here soon. That's real talk. That's just the world that we're going into. You got a lot of crazy people that are trying to take people out the game, bro, because they're confused with their life. Everyone is in a state of confusion now. Like, that's what makes life so sad, is the state of confusion that we're in. All right, we got Gene Patrick says, hold on. Gene Patrick says, hey, make sure you guys put a Q there so I can read it when it comes across. He says, what do you think about mothers who are cheating? Is it disrespectful to the kids? Yes, it's disrespectful to the kids. But you got to realize, if a woman cannot use a child as a prop in her life, or if a woman did not want that kid, she'll never look at it as disrespect. She'll always be selfish. You have to realize that a lot of women have children in order to trap the man. Now, if a woman has a child with a man and it was a trap baby, then she'll never have respect for that child. She'll cheat, she'll sleep with other dudes, she wouldn't even care about the child. Women could be like that, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind, it's not all women. It's just the dysfunctional ones that come from a household where the father wasn't there or the father was beta. That's pretty much is going to be the mindset of most of these women out here that are out here doing the BS. Hold on, let me turn this around so you guys can see where I'm at. I'm downtown Pittsburgh right now. Riding through, they got the cobblestones. I'm riding on brick cobblestone roads. Let me show y'all a little something down there. See how high those buildings are? Got some ladies right here. There go one right there. That's one of them Miss Independent ones. Down here, this is where you see all the independent women at. This is where all the Miss Independents come on. Everyone's gonna stop and look at this car. You guys just seen my car. You guys seen that burnout. You seen that. You seen that donut. So these people, they seeing it up close in front. People are gonna want to stop and take pictures, but we keep it moving. All right, but yeah, like I said, when a woman has had a child with a man that she really don't like or she doesn't respect, she's not gonna care how he feels if she gets caught cheating. All right, let's go to my man Takeem is still in here. Says, Anthony, you've been in the military before. What type of firearms do you have? I can't really say that right now because I'm not supposed to have them in my house for certain reasons. So we're going to stay off that subject. We're going to go to another one. He says, Anthony Spade, how old are you? I am 39 years old, about to turn 40 on the 21st. So even though I look young, if you guys want to look young, you have to keep in mind, I've been a vegan majority of my life. I don't drink no alcohol. I smoke a little bit of weed every now and then, but I live a very healthy lifestyle. Now, last summer I got fat because I got lazy and started eating a whole bunch of junk food. But you know what I mean? Just keep yourself healthy, bro. Drink a lot of water. I drink a gallon of water a day. Do not get it twisted, bro. I drink a gallon of water a day. Just keep that water in your system. And the only time I eat bad is on the days that I go to the gym if I eat bad. But for the most part, keep a clean diet and keep lots of fish in your life. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. Fish is the best thing you can do. Rice is the best thing you can do. All right, when it comes to fruit and vegetables, those as well. Definitely keep a lot of greens in your diet. Lots of greens. All right, let's see what's the next one. He says, Jameson T says, what you think about a race war in America? Yeah, there'll be a race. I don't think it's going to be a race war in America. It's going to be black people versus niggas. And it's going to be white people versus rednecks. And everybody else in between is just going to be filled with a whole bunch of confusion. That's just what it is, bro. Like, black people are sick of niggas. Because niggas are ignorant. Niggas feel entitled. Niggas feel victimized to everything. Niggas don't want to do nothing. They want more for less. They want to blow all their money on shit that's just not valuable. Money and clothes and jewelry, stuff that they think is going to make them feel good, but only makes them look stupid at the same time. Like, that's what people are sick of. People are sick of delusional niggas. And then you have rednecks that are worse than some of these niggas out here with their attitude. Like, let's just keep it funky. You got a lot of white people that are not proud of other white people as well. You got a lot of Spanish that are not proud with other Spanish. Like, every nationality of people and race of people are sick of the bad version of them. Because they're actually trying to be happy in life. They're actually trying to levitate in life. They're actually trying to live a good life. One thing that the pandemic has showed people is that you could lose your life at any given moment. And people with common sense are not trying to lose their life at any given moment. So every race of people want to get rid of the bad version of them that's making them look bad. That's what it is. I want to eliminate niggas. I want to eliminate the bad Latinos. I want to eliminate the bad rednecks. I want to eliminate the bad people of each race so we can all start looking at each other fairly. That's what right now, you got too many bad black people that look exactly like the good black people, but then the good black people get the backlash because nobody wants to say nothing to the bad black people because they scared that it's gonna blow up and do something. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, the black people that died were decent, good black people and middle-aged. Like they were black people that wasn't doing nothing to nobody, man. But you got niggas out here, they kill each other every fucking day. Like as black people are sick of that. Get sick of watching the fucking news and another black man getting his whole face blown off, house party, shot up, 15 dead because they was shooting inside and then they went outside and started shooting. They driving around looking for people that look just like them just so they can kill. People are tired of that shit, bro. Like that's what I think is gonna happen in the world. Look at this. This is what I love about this city. This city always has good art, bro. See, I'm bringing y'all down. I'm showing y'all what I be around every single day. I know a lot of y'all don't get outside, but you got to learn to get outside, guys. You know what I'm saying? Learn to get out there. You see that church? Well, that look good. Nice view back in here. They got like a lot of little stores. They just built all this up. All these little stores down here. Now, I'm gonna take you over to the other side. Down here, this is the strip district. See how they got these little bikes? Look here. Guys, I used to ride these bikes like this for years until I bought me an expensive bike. Come down here, use your debit card and get some bikes. Every downtown has those type of bikes now. You know what I'm saying? When you get out and clear your brain and get on a bicycle, you see life totally different when you start exercising. I'm gonna turn y'all back around that way. Oh, he said the Airbnb shooting and Buffalo was tragic as hell. You're right, bro. You know about the Airbnb. Y'all, I'm gonna take y'all to the Airbnb shooting right now. Y'all remember that Airbnb shooting news clip? Where those kids, it was 200 kids inside of a house and they was shooting on the outside and the kids couldn't get out. This just happened a couple weeks ago. Research it right now if you're on your desktop. Pull up Airbnb shooting in Pittsburgh and look at that news clip and while I take you to the house right now and show you, like, around here it ain't that bad. Y'all see them? Look, don't that look pretty back there? Y'all see that? This is a pretty city, man. This ain't the most glamorous city in the world, but one thing about it is a pretty city. All right. But like what was we talking about? I done lost, so we got to go to another thing. Where is this? We are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He said, look like Rochester. He said, is there an insomnia cookie downtown Pittsburgh? I don't know where that's at, bro. Man, Pittsburgh got a lot of stuff going on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Let me flip it around. See? The city back there. We're on one of the bridges right now. I'll take you guys over there. See, like down here. You know what? I may go back there and do a damn donut for real, for real. I ain't never even seen that little spot back there. I may go back there and do another donut like I did before. But truthfully, I'm trying to find a bigger parking lot so I could do a fucking big ass donut. Like I like doing those wide donuts where I can actually travel around things. All right, let's get to some more questions, guys. Y'all got to keep me talking. He says, my bro live in Penn Hills. He told me it's nice out there. Yeah, Penn Hills is nice. Pittsburgh is not a bad city. That's why I like living here. It's because it's not heavy violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to deal with a lot of BS. You just got to stay away from niggas. That's it. You can learn to stay away from niggas. Out here, you good to go. Matter of fact, that's in any city. And I think that that's what needs to be eliminated. Like, black people got to get together. Like, black people got to get together. And they got to start saying, all right, we got to eliminate the niggas. Simple as that. Somebody said Steelers is trash. Yeah, Steelers ain't trash. Steelers, you got to realize Steelers still have the most rings. Don't get it twisted. Out of all three, Pirates, Penguins and the Steelers still have the most rings. Don't get that twisted. Before you start bringing up the Steelers, they get serious around here, bro. Bro, tell me how to get her. We ain't doing that no more. You just need some damn attention. All right. You got to realize how to get a woman is going to be based on you. All right. Now, you guys heard about the Airbnb shooting. All right. Look at this picture right here. Nice picture. But this right here is the Airbnb shooting. You see this? That's boarded up right here. Y'all see this right here. Look how close it was. Look how close it was to the city. You see that? Hold on, let me let this window down. See? That's the highway right here. See, this the highway. And then you go there and you go off. But the shooting was in there. The shooting was in here, 200 people. Remember that? You can even watch the news clipping and see that. 200 people were in here and the shooters were out here shooting into the building. You could go on, you should be able, y'all see the car already. That's where that shooting was at. That's where that shooting was at. If you go Google it right now, what you're seeing right now, 200 people, 15 killed 2 weeks ago. He said, yeah, they got it with a Heinz Ward. Pittsburgh had its time. It still got its time. Y'all won. I'll take y'all down by the stadium for real, for real. We can go down by the stadium. Do some more fucking donuts. Dutchtown, I don't know where that's at. Anthony Spade, I have a question. Hey, make sure you guys put Q, and then you ask your question. So I know it's a question. Just don't ask a question. Make sure you put a Q for the question. Hold on, I gotta turn. All right, here you go. He said, I just saw that. Anthony Spade. Why do men stare, but I never catch a girl staring? Because a girl is only gonna stare at you when she already knows what she wants to like out of you. All right, that's what you got to understand. Women stare at guys that they're curious about. If you don't catch a woman stare, no, come on, man. I see where you're going with it, bro. Talk about why he catch men staring. Then that must be it. You must be attracting men. Hold on, I ain't answering that question. He says, I'm 19 years old and I feel like my mom is cheating on my pops. Should I trust my gut feelings? I feel like I'm gonna be broken the rest of my life and I'll treat women like hoes. You can't let one bad apple ruin it for everybody. All right, you cannot do that whatsoever. If you think your mom cheating, approach your mom seriously and ask her a serious question. You guys gotta get used to talking to women realistically. You gotta get used to looking a woman in her eye and talking to her like you want to talk to her, so you get some serious questions. You'll learn a lot by a woman. You'll learn a lot about a woman, and you'll gain a lot of respect from a woman. Hold on, shit. Gotta catch that light. All right. Like I said, you'll catch the light. I caught the light, but you'll learn a lot about a woman if you just learn to say exactly how you feel inside. If you learn to say exactly how you feel inside, then everything will always go smooth with her. Women enjoy the guy that's brutally honest, right? What she don't like is the guy that starts off beta and then he tries to be alpha. That's the guy that she's not gonna like. She's never gonna like that guy that tries to be alpha, because he's already set a tone with her. She's already seen a side of him. Oh man, Shit, I should have got over, but it's all good. It's all good. I'll get over on the other side. All right, I'm taking y'all down by the stadium now. Y'all rocking with me because I don't go live that much. All right. He says, is the 30-second rule legit? What's the 30-second rule? I don't know what no 30-second rule is, bro. You gotta let me know. Fuck. There go the stadium right here. But I'm gonna actually take y'all down there. All right, let's get those. Oh, we good on the likes. Let's get some donations up, guys. Don't let the $5. Let me get $1 or something. Uh-oh. They got the cop waiting on me, bro. Is this the cop waiting on me? Oh, he ain't waiting. That's just a tow truck dude. Tow truck dudes be trying to flirt with all the women that get broke down. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna swing back around towards the stadium. Show y'all a little bit of the stadium downtown. What's going on here? All right, let's get to some more questions here. Questions. You keep your eye contact with her for 30 seconds and she falls. Oh, okay, and she falls for you. No, man, every girl ain't gonna go for that. Every girl ain't gonna go for you. Keep the eye contact for 30 seconds and she falls for you. Maybe after you've developed some type of rapport with her, then you give her a look and see if she looks away. But first, build a rapport. You ain't gotta stare at her for 30 seconds and she fall for you. It ain't gonna never work like that, bro. Sorry, I don't know where you learned that at, but you probably done seen too many movies. And guess what? It's only gonna work on a girl that's already attracted to you. That simple. Jay Lee, big shout outs, bro. Thanks for the donation, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jay Lee is the man right now. How do you control your desires? Start practicing a no-fap. A no-fap is the fastest way to control your desires. Because you're never gonna look at a fat booty and not wanna fuck it. But you can look at a fat booty and know I shouldn't react to it. It's a big difference. I'm a man just like you. I would see sexy women all the time. Big booties, nice titties, everything, and be like, damn, I wanna smash. But I gotta tell myself that in the head. Be like, damn, she got a fat booty. But I gotta be able to tell myself like, all right, leave it alone and let it go. That's what you gotta do, because if you start to desire for a woman, you're gonna talk to her different. You're gonna act different towards her. And what come out of your mouth is not going to be genuine. So you gotta realize that a lot of you guys that can't control your desires, when you start talking to women, she can see, you just wanna sleep with me. She'll know, you just wanna sleep with me. That's why you're saying that. So you gotta keep her out of that mindset where she's saying, you just wanna sleep with me. So you have to learn to talk to her and look in her eyes like she's serious and that you're the dominant one. But all that, I'm just gonna stare at her for 30 seconds and then she's supposed to fall for me, that ain't gonna work, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It may work a couple times after you've established some type of likeness, but it ain't gonna work all the time. All right, guys, we down by the stadium now. This is Heinz Field. You got the Steelers shop. Now, if you guys go on Instagram, you see all these burn marks down here. I'll show you. You see all these burn marks? Right there? You go on Instagram, you're gonna see, hold on, we got some. You go on Instagram, you're gonna see a lot of me making those marks if you go on Instagram. So you'll see a lot of my marks down here, like especially right here. And trust, I don't care, man. I know a lot of these police, so I'm not worried about it. You see like these marks right here? We be getting it in down here by the stadium, bro. This is where we come down and we burn them out. It be packed as hell. Whole bunch of cars down here when it's car season. Now we're gonna show you the other part over here. All right, clear the camera up. Y'all see how pretty that bridge is? Now, look at this part. Look at this part right here. Design art, big shout outs, bro. You see that? That's a beautiful view. You see that? Bring y'all in a little bit. You see that? Oh man, hold on. gonna show y'all the pretty view. Pittsburgh is one of the prettiest cities you can come to. You see that? Right there, right there, right there. See that bridge? I should get out, but hold on, let me keep going. Design art, big shout outs, bro. Really appreciate you. That man always shows me love. Always show love. I forgot what we were talking about. Got distracted by a picture. I was talking about some donuts. He said, I didn't realize you was 39. I take care of myself. Who is that? Seabridge, I take care of myself, bro. I take really good care of myself. I take care of my health. I'm always working out. I'm always eating healthy. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have the best body in the world, but I know I'm fit. You know what I'm saying? I got a fit body. All right, that was Heinz Field back there. All right, this is the Pirate Stadium. If you notice, Heinz Field and the Pirate Stadium are right next to each other. Like literally feet away from each other. You can see that over there. And I'm gonna take you guys back here. Oh, we got a police. They don't say nothing to me. We got a gate open, so I'm gonna park this right here and I'm gonna show you guys some of the city over here. All right. What's up, guys? See, we got the cops back there in the van. So we come here and show y'all this part of the city. You see that? Like, back here, it's normally blocked off because of the teams that come in from out of town. They block all this off and let them come in to park their vans so they can get out and walk in. But they don't have a game tonight. So I'm gonna show you this. See that? It's 60 feet. Come over here. Right there. So, you guys see that? That's the downtown. Now we're gonna get back in and I'm gonna cross over to downtown and then from there we're gonna get on the road. Right here, he said Roger Clemens, is that it? Is that who it is? I live in Pittsburgh, but I'm not from here. So you gotta tell me who that is. That's just a statue that I know exists. See, they got all this stuff on the wall. That's Roberto Clement. He's a Hispanic. He's a Hispanic baseball player. So, all right. I'm back. Can you hear me now? The cops don't really bother me out here, bro. They love the car. Like everybody see it. Like this is a black and gold city. All right, are y'all still there? Give me a yay or a nay. I lost focus. If you're there, give me a thumbs up so I know that we back live. All right, so we got it one. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm lagging a little bit. Yeah, I'm down here by the stadium, bro. All right, so we're gonna turn. All right, here's more of the stadium. Down here. We may even stop and talk to some ladies. Here goes some single ladies, guys. I know it ain't. They got one of their beta males with them. You got some. Let me put it back on. See, got ladies down here walking. I got somebody behind me. This is a 2017 Dodge Charger RT, but we've pretty much changed everything on it. So it's like a Scat Pack Plus. In my opinion, it's a Scat Pack Plus because a Scat Pack can't beat me, but I can't beat a Hellcat. So we're in between. You know what I'm saying? I'm in between a Scat Pack and a Hellcat. Plenty of ladies walk. All right, now this is a beautiful sight right here. Look at this. I love this sight. See that? And up in here like this. There we go, coming down. No, I'm not racing. I'm just showing y'all the city. Now down there, I know I'm not gonna get signal. So you can see, got ladies out here with their dogs walking. Let's see what else. So yeah, that's the city of Pittsburgh, man. Damn, we started out in the parking lot doing donuts. Now we all the way out here. All right, let's get to some more questions. I don't know if that guy's a beta male. Oven the Zena, he says, how do you know the guy walking with the women just now is a beta male? I don't know he's a beta male. I'm just going off of assumptions. Typically, when you got a guy who looks like he's a nice guy walking with two women and both of the girls are walking in front of him, then they're showing that they're the dominant one. When a woman is always walking in front of a man, she's showing you how dominant she is. So in that situation back there with the guy walking with the woman, it shows me that the women are more dominant than him because they're walking ahead of him. All right, that's how I judge it. That's the body language that I've seen. That's the body language that I judged off of that situation. I could be right or I could be wrong, but one thing that I'm doing is assuming in the right direction based off of what I've learned. Now, let's say I was to meet them and maybe he turned out to be the dominant one, then I would have to say, oh, I didn't know that. I would probably look at it differently, but it'll be a learning situation for me. But when you're going off of just straight intuition and you're going off of instinct, my instinct says there go two girls walking ahead of a man. So they feel like they're more dominant than him. When a woman is submissive to a man, she has a tendency to walk behind him. Even if she's hugged up next to him, she still always has a tendency to walk slower behind him. All right, always. All right, let's see if we got another question in there. What is my recommendation for crypto? I will pull out of that and I will pull out of the stock market right now. It's hard for economies like the stocks to actually prosper when there's no economical growth. None of these companies can do anything without economical growth. And you have to realize crypto is something that they're trying to get started to make people rich. But it's turning out to be like a scam. Like a scam that you have to know how to play in order to win. There's really no value in crypto. You have to understand that. It's just a game that's being played. That's why a lot of people, like professional traders, they just stick with the stock market. Here go the type of girls Coach Greg Adams be talking about. Those old women that be walking around together, the middle-aged women. There they go, right there. You'll catch them downtown. That's the 40-plus-year-old. Did y'all see that? That's the 40-plus-year-olds. Group of ladies that be hanging out together. He said crypto is almost as bad as an NFT. You got to realize people started gravitating towards this stuff during the corona when people were losing their job and they were trying to find a quick way to make money. Then you started seeing all this. You know what I'm saying? Now that people are not making money, they don't have money, or they done lost too much money, it slows the stock market down and it slows crypto down. Okay, the next one, what we're going to, he says, question, Obi the Zen Master, he keeps coming. He says, do women like when men are blunt when talking to them? Yes, they do, but they don't like a smart ass. They like you to be blunt with them with a little bit of being sarcastic, but they don't like a smart ass. A lot of guys like to prove themselves to a woman and argue and bicker with a woman. That's where you fail. That's why, like, you would notice the content creators up here who are the most alphas, we don't argue with women. We ain't got time to go back and forth with women at all. And they'll actually tell you they don't have time to go back and forth with women because it's a waste of energy. Even if you was to show a woman the truth, being that she sat up and she debated with you about it, she'll never respect you. She'll never, even if you win the debate, the only way that you're gonna gain respect with a woman is by actually just ignoring her and doing what you wanna do and making her adjust to you. Simple as that. Women would rather respect the guy that made himself valuable to her by putting his standards to her, making her adjust to him. That's what they really go for. So, damn, I'm up here trying to talk. I got cars everywhere. I got to get out of here. So hopefully I was able to answer your question on that. All right. All right. Do we have any other questions? That doesn't mean it's being a member. That doesn't mean it. Right. It doesn't mean I don't know who he's talking about. We talking about the guy back there walking with the women? Yeah, I know it doesn't make him beta. I'm going off of my intuition and what I know about life. And what I know about life, hell, women who walk in front of a man don't respect them. That simple. Now, since you guys are in the car, should I take you to the top of should I take y'all to Mount Washington? Do you guys want to overlook the whole city? You want to see the entire city? Press 1. And let's get those likes up and the donations up. Give me something, bro. We're going around the city. You guys are getting a city tour. We're gonna go and overlook the whole city. I'm getting ready to take you guys, hold on, up there. Up there, we're going up there. Hold on. That's where we're going. We're about to go to the top of that hill up there, and then we're gonna overlook the entire city. Now, this ain't the 360 camera. This is the 360 iPhone. That's what this is. All right, we're going up the hill. He said, get pulled over and I'll cash app you. We ain't doing that, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. This car is very known in this city. Very known. Most of these cops out here, they're not gonna pull me over because they know I be out here bullshitting. They know I be out here doing donuts, burnouts, the whole thing, make a phone call, the car club pull up, and everybody start doing burnouts. So a lot of cops out here are actually into cars. They're into car meets. They're into things like that. They rebuild cars themselves on the side. So they don't really give me a hard time whenever it comes to my car. They let me drive fast for some reason. Plus, you gotta realize, Pittsburgh's a small town. It's not a big city. It's a pretty beautiful city, isn't it? But it's not a huge city. Everybody knows each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these cops know each other. The violence isn't high. Even though we had a mass shooting that happened, we don't normally get that type of violence. See, look, there's a back end right there. Hold on. Fuck. I ain't turned the camera around and I'm trying to show y'all what it looked like. So I'm turning the camera around. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the donations up too. Show me some love, man. Y'all got me out here burning gas. Look at that Audi. All right. Now we at the top of the city. This is where people come from miles around to come up here and see the top of the city. All right. Got some dudes up here. We got the 412 mob. We got the Audi over here in 412 mob. I see you, bro. "412 mob, y'all need to stop bullshitting when I show up. All right, let me pull over for a little bit right here. And hold on, I can't park there. All right, guys, I'm trying to find a parking space real quick. All right. I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna make it quick. All right. All right, we getting ready to show you the, let me grab my keys. Show you the city, Nikki. Then I may go to my little secret spot. There we go. Now we look in the city. Y'all see it? Somebody block that dating site thing out, bro. These dudes be so thirsty for attention. But y'all see that? I'm gonna try to go to the other side. I'm gonna try to go to the other side and see more of the city, but that's probably the best view, believe it or not, of the city, other than these dark mountains back in here. So you got the UPMC building right there. You got the Hallmark building right there. You guys getting a tour. Y'all getting a tour right now. That engine ain't too loud, is it? We about to hit the highway, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was supposed to sit inside the parking lot that we was at going live. And I was gonna sit up there and go live for a little bit. But I decided to bring y'all with me as I get out the house and clear my head. I'm not going back into these neighborhoods, bro. Because my car is sitting low to the ground. And I don't want to go back there and bang my shit up. That's what I have my truck for. Thank you. So, gave you guys a glimpse of the city. We have any questions in there? This is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And where we were just at is Mount Washington. It's the top of Pittsburgh that overlooks the entire city. That's where you were just looking at now. And I'm looking for a race. Potholes, exactly. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up the bottom end of the car. See, here goes some lovey-dubs right here. You see that? Go a cute couple. There's still a chance out there for you guys. Go to Audi. This guy with the Audi is fast. Oh, I didn't have the camera the other way. What did he say? He says, do that car do good in the snow? Hell no. The fuck? Hell no. When wintertime come around, I don't drive this car in the wintertime. That's what my monster truck is for. This is a spring, summer, and early fall car. Damn, I'm losing my signal. All right, let's get some questions in there. Y'all got the likes up. Let's get some donations up. All right, here we go. He says, why do girls, hold on, battery dying out. All right, we probably get ready to hit the highway, hold on. Can I make the light? Can I make the light? I can make the light. So y'all a little bit more of the city before we leave. All right. Now it's back to the suburbs. All right, let's see what questions we got to keep me up. All right, Major Leagues says, how do you handle working with black women in your department trying to avoid Trump charges? Oh, I get you. I get you. Me personally, I've always worked for myself. I never had to really work around black women. The only time I worked around black women was in the military, and that was about 15 years ago. So when it comes to black women, I've noticed that you get further with black women being quiet, allowing them to be dominant, but telling them that they're manly. If you tell a black woman she's manly, that makes her feel, that humbles her a little bit. Not too many guys tell a black woman that she's manly. So learn to just tell her like, yo, listen, you acting manly right now, she's getting tough. But other than that, when it comes to black women, they love to argue. So just fall back sometimes. Try not to be combative. That's how I am. You got to decide if the juice is worth the squeeze. Is the debate actually worth the headache? That's what you got to look at. Now over here, hold on. There go another part that you guys didn't see. We're on the other end, but that was the stuff below us that I couldn't see because we were overlooking it. That's another part. But yeah, when it comes to black women, the best thing for you guys to do whenever you're dealing with black women, silence, man, because she's looking for a reason to argue with you, especially if you're a black man. One thing that black women don't argue with is fucking white dudes, unless she's arguing with one that's in middle school or high school and she's just a ghetto ass chick that's argumentative with everybody. But most like corporate black women, they don't even argue with white dudes about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always looking to have an argument with a black man. It looks like we got ourselves hey guys, you see that? We got it look like we got a Scat Pack or a Hellcat back there in the back. He may be ready to get busy. Let me put my seatbelts on just in case. So if we get ready to take off, DJ, Great Dane, big shout outs, bro. We may be getting ready to race here. If he with it. He may not be with it, because I'm about to take off on, oh yeah, he with it. He's with it. There we go. Let's go, buddy. Come on, push that shit. Don't start the race and then back up. He started the race, but he wanted to back up. He got to bring that shit. He going to Pin Hills just like me. gonna wait for him to come around. He better come on, man. Let's go. He know the drill. Come on. Pick that car up. Pick that speed up. He ain't with it. He said, what do I think about Russian chicks? I think they're tough women. All right, we got the Scatty pulling up that I just smoked a little bit on. He pulling up to go slow. He may be looking to talk. All right. What we doing? We moving or what, bro? Put the speed up on that. I don't think that's a Scatty. Oh, I know who that is. What's up, big dog? Hold on, I know who he is. You got some rims? Those are new? Oh, okay. We're gonna leave him. Yeah, I knew who that was. He didn't want to race. He knew what time it was. All right, I done forgot. Hey, listen to the sound in the tunnel. Watch this. Hear that? That's what 565 horses sound like. He moving. All right. This is a Dodge Chargers. A RT though, that's been, I done got the PCM change, long tube headers, 309 differential. It is not no regular RT. And it ain't no Scat Pack fucking with it. Y'all just seen that Scat Pack get eat alive. I'm gonna turn y'all around, put y'all on the highway. We moving now. 2017 Charger. I wonder why it won't. It seems like YouTube won't focus. It seems like my iPhone won't focus on it. Hold on. There we go. I got it tilted down a little bit. There we go. Give y'all a little view of the road. There you go. That's it, bro. We cruising now. Y'all think I should hit 100? Y'all put a donation in there, I'll hit 100 right now. But y'all already seen me hit 150. We hit 150 earlier. Hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. Oh, it's gotta come all the way out here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Big shout out to my man King. There we go. About to start moving. See if we could try to find us a race. Woo! Y'all hear my intake? You hear that whine? There we go. Let's see what we got here. I don't think we got any racers out, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. When people start seeing this car, they start to get the heebie-jeebies. I don't think we're gonna find ourselves a racer. The guy that I thought we was getting ready to race, I done already raced him too many times. He knew not to race. So next time I'm gonna have to get a better camera stand. But I'm gonna start doing a lot more lives. I can tell you that, a lot more lives. Now, if I could make my videos better, what would you guys recommend that I do with my videos? Because I kind of feel like you guys know a lot about women, but it seems like the women content is what you like. Ooh. Bro, if the police say, if I see a cop light turn on, the first thing I'm gonna do is take the fuck off. They're not gonna be able to catch this car or beat the radio. I'm gonna be at the next exit before they can even. He says becoming better and attractive content. All right. What's better and attractive content? Because I feel like you guys know a lot. What's that? Tingo TV, Indigo TV. Big shout outs, bro. He said, bro, drive safe, stay alive. We need more content. I got you, bro. I've been, listen here, bro. I'm an experienced street car, race car driver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when to turn it on. I know when to turn it off. I know when to do that. All the car meets and car racing, all that's on my second channel. You guys know that. Life with Anthony Spade. You get all the car stuff and you get all the meetings. Everything that you see today is stuff that I do on the second channel. It's just that with this channel, I like to keep it where you guys know what you're coming here for. I don't want to confuse you by giving you too many things, because you are here to learn about self-development and you're here to learn about women. You're not really here to learn about a Dodge Charger. Like, let's just be funky. A lot of you can care less what I'm doing with this damn car. You want to know what you want to know. You don't want to know about cars. You know what I'm saying? I know that. So the second channel is for that. But what we are doing is we are getting closer to my house. I typically turn it off and I drive to my house. I don't let people get that close to my house. So what I want to do is I want to thank you guys for staying on the live long enough with me tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But I have to head home right now. And I'm going to try to do more of these lives. Now, if you have videos that you want me to react to, email them to my email address below. Everybody that looked out for me on the Cash App, big shout outs to you. Everybody that look out for me on the PayPal, big shout outs to you. And everybody that donated tonight, big shout outs to you too. I got to get a better holster for this car if I'm going to be doing lives in this car. And then I think I want to know, how is the sound? Is the sound good? Or was it a little shaky once I got to driving? He says, Anthony, do you play Eden Ring? No, I don't play video games or games at all, bro. All right. He says, are you looking to make the Charger any faster or not? No, I'm leaving it the way it is. You go any faster than this and you're going to always be in and out the shop. It breaks more. The faster a car goes, the more it breaks. Me, I'm off to another build. Right now, I'm going to an auction. There's like a half totaled Grand Cherokee for like $2,000 that I'm thinking about grabbing up, taking it apart, ordering the parts, and rebuilding it all over again. Like, I have to stay constructive. Those are things that I like to do. I like to turn things from shit to sugar. You guys remember what this car looked like last year compared to what it looked like now? How it was running last year compared to how it runs now? night and day. I've literally turned shit into sugar with this car. And I'm about to do that with another car. I'm about to build my own personal track hawk. All right, Major League says, interview these females in Pittsburgh to see what they thinking and hit them with the Sigma questions. Okay. You know what? How would you guys feel if I went live and did that? If I went live and stopped and asked women, I may start doing that. Going live and stop and talking to women. Like do these type of ride arounds, and then when we see the women, we stop and we hop out on the women right then and there, and we'll ask them, what you guys think? Drive around in the car, right? And then when we see the woman, we stop and ask her like, hey, what would you say about this? All right, I'm gonna start working on that. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to do it. And my car draws in so much attention that it'll be easy as hell for me to do that. Well, we go live in the car, I drive around, they look at the car, they like the car, and then we start asking them questions, all right? So I got to get ready to drive home now, guys. I normally don't record nothing past this point because I still got 15 minutes till I get to my house. All right, so comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels, and I got to get off the road because it's about to start raining and I don't want to slide off, all right? Hasta la vista. I will be doing more of these, all right? Hasta la vista.